Hey y'all, so let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Okay, okay. Hey y'all, so I come on here really quickly. Let me open this up. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Um, so yeah, I just want to come on here really quick. I might make this a 2 week long vlog because I have a few things to do this week and a few things to do next week. But nonetheless, today is Tuesday the 9th. Yes, Tuesday the 9th. And I have an interview because I don't know if I stated before, but in my contract where I'm currently at is ending on the 20. It ends officially on the 27th, but my last day is the 24th. So I am looking around for another job. I found one. It's not good at all. Like, it's not. But just for now, I'm just going to get something, just to have on a back burner, just in case all else fails. This one really pays really low. Like I stated before, you guys never settle. But here in California, like right now, looking for a job is really hard, you guys. Like, it's really hard. And I am still waiting for a response from one of the hospitals that I applied to almost a month ago. I went to check the status. It still says that they're in a reviewing process, so they haven't even probably looked at my application yet. And then I applied to another hospital that I wouldn't mind working at as well, and that was applied on like the weekend. So of course I'm not going to hear any back that soon, but if I hear something from them, the job that I'm going to today, I will not accept because the pay is too low. It's almost like it's degrading. Like, I'll tell y'all what it is. I will. But for now, I'm just going. I actually don't know why I'm going because I know I'm not going to accept it. But I get to ask questions because of the rate. So I'm just going to go so I can get my questions clarified, because I guess the recruiter who I talked to, he sounded sure, but I don't think he was sure because he can't be. He can't be. So I am going to go and talk to them, and then let you guys know how it went and everything. And then next week on the 17th, I have another interview for an NP position. But that one is over like via Skype, whatever you want to call it. Do they even still use Skype? No, they use Microsoft Teams. It's over Microsoft Teams. And it's with one of the physicians, I believe, that works for the company. So if I get this RN position, well, not the one I'm going to today, because I have a feeling it's gonna be horrible. But yeah, going to that. So what I'm trying to do, because I'm trying to be like beast mode for the rest of the year, so I will be working 2 jobs full time. So this job that I'm going to today is actually a per diem nursing job. So you only have to give them 4 shifts a month. But for me, it will have to be on the weekends only, because the NP job that I'm looking into is Monday through Friday, unfortunately. But again, the recruiter, because this NP job is a contract assignment, and this is her first time working with this company, so she doesn't know too much about it. So again, I'll have to ask questions with the physician who actually works there, and then once I get that, it's Monday through Friday. I'm hoping I can do like 4 days a week, but the pay is so great. Like, I would do Monday through Friday because, like, yeah, give me those good old coins. So I'm going to that one. One is a great one. And they actually send you out of state for training. So that's a good thing. So yeah, I mean, I promise you, I got a story for you guys about this contract situation, how it ended like the way it did. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, God always comes through. Now, every time I have been in like a financial bind where I'm like what the is going on? Like how I'm gonna pay my bills type thing. God always comes through. I swear to you, like God always comes through. And I got a story for you guys about this contract. But yeah, nonetheless, the Lord always comes through. I'm gonna show you guys my little outfit. It's nothing special. I had this outfit for about like 3 years or so. It's just all burgundy, and I got some like black loafers that I'm going to wear. They're downstairs. But this outfit is so big. I bought it when I was heavier in my 300 stage. So yeah, it's kind of droopy. And I'm wearing a dang half sleeve shirt in this 80-degree weather, but hey, I'm used to it. But yeah, so that's the outfit, nothing special. But all right, y'all, I gotta go. So I'll see you guys in the car. Bye. Okay, guys, I have to hold you guys because the standard I had is broken. So I apologize if you guys keep going too up, too down, too left, too right, okay? But anyway, so yeah, it says I'll be there in 14 minutes. But look at me, like my polish is, I'm just not feeling, because I knew in my mind, so I don't know why I didn't cancel this interview. Like I knew in my mind I didn't want it. Had I, you know when you're interested in something, you always try to make that first good impression or whatever. And I just feel like I'm just going, but you never do that. Always give your best at anything, because you never know who knows who and things like that. But I actually was supposed to go to the nail shop tomorrow, because I was waiting. So the guy who called me for this job, he was like, oh, I'm gonna send you information on where to park, where to where to meet the hiring manager, da, 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 da. I have gotten nothing. And the number that he called me from, I tried to call it back, but it's the main hospital, and it's like not a direct line. So I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta go wing it. And I should have left, actually I should have left at 10 instead of leaving now, which is like 10:33, because it would have gave me enough time to find out where to park, all that stuff. But the only good thing about it is that they have a hiring session from like 10 to 12. I mean 10 to 2, I believe he said. So if I miss the hiring manager, I could just go into the interview hiring place and speak to one of the recruiters there. But I don't even know the lady's name. He was like, he didn't send me anything. He didn't leave anything. I mean, he told me her name, but I don't know. I thought I wrote it down in my book, but I didn't. But let me tell y'all how I'm rushing. I got like almost I got like down the street to the main street and left my whole purse at home. Had to go back to the house and get it. Like, I'm just I hate being frazzled. I hate being frazzled. So yeah, I'm about to jump on this freeway, so I'm gonna put you guys down when I get to it. But yeah, so we're gonna go and see what the tea on this job is, and then I mean, hopefully it goes well. I'm never a good interviewer. As much as I like to talk, as much as I like kind of like people, I'm never a good interviewee. Never. So we're gonna see how this goes, but I'm kind of excited. Girl, I heard you, woman. So we're gonna see how this goes. So yeah, so today interview, I have to go to Target to pick up some online orders I did, and then tomorrow I have to meet with a bank branch person because she has to help me open up a business account, because and it's always good for you guys too. If you guys are doing a 1099 job, open up an LLC or S corp. I learned that from my previous home health job, teacher slash professor. She told me to open up one, but I think I should have just did an LLC. I did an S corp, and S corps are way more whatever. Anyways, I gotta meet up with her to open up a business account, because this NP job, if I do happen to get it, they pay you through your business through your business entity. I didn't do much research on that, so I don't know if it's totally a good or a bad thing, but being that this is the second person who told me to open up a 1099, to open up a bank account and get an LLC, I think it's a good thing. I don't know, y'all, but we gonna see. I'm gonna ask the business branch manager too what she thinks. All right, y'all, so I'm on this freeway. I'm about to focus, and I'm about to, because I'm a NASCAR driver, y'all. I'm a NASCAR driver when I'm in these streets, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, y'all, made it in record-breaking time, because I told y'all I was a NASCAR driver. In my past life, I'm pretty sure I was a NASCAR driver. Anyways, I know this blinker is getting on y'all nerves, but there's people behind me, and then somebody try to steal my parking spot. Hospitals should not charge for parking. Like, God dang, Lord forbid you got somebody on life support, and then next thing you know, you got to pay for parking. Like, that would throw me over the rails. Hold on, let me. Okay. So, yeah, Lord forbid you on your last leg, and, you know, that'll be the last thing throw you over the rail. You come back out on your own parking, it's $20. Like, hospitals should not charge for parking. That should be illegal. Anyways, so I made it here. I'm about to go inside and see what I'm supposed to do now. It doesn't start until 11:30. I'm actually here early. It's 10:52, so I think I'm gonna wait in here for about. I'll wait in here till 11, because I really don't. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, let me tell you something. So right now, like, the hospital that I was at, where the contract I was at, every hospital that are hiring contracted people, like agencies and stuff, they're all doubling down to, well, not doubling down, but they're all moving forward to do per diem positions. And I'm here in California, Los Angeles to be exact. And the reason why I think they're doing that is because it's so much cheaper. And so a couple of hospitals that I've been to, and the one I was at now, they are on a hiring freeze. So, like, the county is on a hiring freeze. Like, I don't want to get political, but since y'all president has been in office, things has been in shambles. Like, hospitals have never, like, the staffing is crazy. People are trying to meet budgets. Can I put you guys here without you guys falling? There? No. Okay, well, it's got to be right here. So, so yeah, like you guys know, Children's Hospital had to lay off in LA. Okay, Children's Hospital, of all hospitals that specializes for children, had to lay off 400 and some odd positions. I mean, this administration that's in office is, I don't have high blood pressure, but I don't even want to test it right now, so I'm not even going to talk about it. But just know, hospitals have been crappy right now because of, they're trying to budget. People are losing jobs that they've been at for years. You hear me? Like, years. So, like, with contracted jobs, and plus another thing that comes in is, like, people from out of state, they come here because, like, we're one of the highest paid states besides New York. Who else? Hawaii? Yeah, and here. Like, you know, we're one of the highest paid states, so people come here and and they fill up a lot of our positions that people who live here, you know. And I'm not blaming them, because, baby, you follow the money. Follow the money every which way. Because if Wyoming or Colorado would have had something, well, we had to out here, oh, I'll be out there. But they don't have ratio, I heard. So maybe I wouldn't. Okay, anyways. So a lot of hospitals are converting to per diem, and they're paying you, let's just say, typically a contract position, because you get stipend and because you get sometimes meal and, you know, meal and lodging, which is stipend. Your shifts can be from anywhere between $900 and $1,100 per shift, per 12 hours. Plus you get paid time and a half after 8 hours. So, you know, you're making a pretty penny. Since COVID, though, rates, since I've been on contract since COVID, the rates have dropped 3 times. So where I was making upwards of $1,000 plus per shift, I'm now making like $900, $800 per shift. Okay, not a big difference, but it's definitely a difference. Like you know, it's a difference. Now these per diem rates are going from anywhere from $760 to like $600, and then that's not including the taxes they have to take out. So you might be bringing home $500 a shift for 12 hours. I think if you probably look at that, I think staff nurses get paid more than that, you know? So I don't know. It's not a good look right now for the medical field, period. There's a lot of nurses, and plus a lot of new grads are grabbing the positions, which I'm not mad at either, because new grads need jobs. Like, come on, they need experience. But so you have out of town folk, then you have new grads. So if you're in a contract position, it'd be hard for you to find a permanent position. So I don't want to do contract nursing anymore. I really don't want to do, to be honest, I love bedside nursing, but it takes a toll on you. Like, it really does take a toll on you. And if your administrative staff isn't helpful, it can send you to a psychosis, okay? Like I said, I think in one of my previous videos, I want to do ICU or ER or something like that, because it's more, you get less patients. You know what I'm saying? I wholeheartedly believe med-surg should not be 5 patients. We should not have 5 patients in med-surg. I mean, and nobody fights for that. But med-surg should not be 5 patients. It's too much. It's too much, especially for days. I want to go back to nights so freaking bad. But I'm trying to do more with my NP, like get more experience, be more out there, and all those jobs are usually day shift jobs, and they require, you know, the 8 hours, and I hate 8 hours. I love 12s. Give me 12s. 10s, I'll settle for 10s. But yeah, unless you go into the hospital, do have NPs that work in the hospital, then you can probably do night shift and you do your 12 hours. But they're smart. Nobody's leaving their position, so it's really hard to find those kind of jobs. So it's either urgent cares, but urgent care, I don't know too many 24-hour urgent cares. So, but yeah, so this is the position I'm at. Like I said, I'm trying to grind the rest of this year, because there is something I want to buy myself just for existing. You know, like, life has been lifing, and I want to get myself something that I had before. We'll get into that when I can get it, okay? But yeah, I'm trying to grind the rest of this year, pay off some debt, and then hopefully by the end of next year, around Christmas next year, I'll be set. That's the goal. But anyways, I'm here. I got 1 minute. It's 10:59. I'm about to walk up in here and see what it is. I hope I don't turn the same color as my shirt. I hope I don't turn red, because I hate interviews. Like, I hate, who still does interviews in 2025? Well, in-person ones at least. You know, put me on a Zoom call or something. I hate in-person interviews. I hate interviews, period. But anyway, we gotta do what we gotta do. All right, I'm gonna get some more info on this job. I may or may not come back and tell y'all about it, because I may or may not have to accept it. But I'll give y'all some insight. I'll see y'all later. Bye. All right, y'all. So we are back from the interview. It went pretty well. Well, no, it went actually good. The hiring manager, which is the DON, she was super nice. Like, I could tell her vibe is good. Like, she was just like, only thing I asked is that to be punctual, basically, and don't make me have to chase you, because I'm not going to chase you when the days are open for you to put your days that you're available. Ma'am, say less. I got you. But it went really well. She seems really sweet, really nice. So I did confirm the pay. That is the pay rate. And I'm just going to say this. She said that is the pay rate. You don't get paid time and a half after 8 hours. It's kind of like a registry job, but it's in-house registry. You know what I mean? Like, you're still employed by the hospital, but it's like an in-house registry where you don't get benefits. You know, you don't get I don't know. It's gonna be off on me looking at y'all through here, and I'm gonna look at the screen. It's just too much going on. Okay, so if you see my eyes wandering, it's because I'm looking at both. Okay. Anyway, so we don't get benefits. So our rate is higher than the staff because staff gets benefits. If that is a higher rate than their staff, that's pretty sad. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna just say this, and maybe y'all can probably get a ballpark of the price. But I know in the future videos I'm gonna tell y'all how much this stuff was, okay? But I'm not gonna talk bad about it because I'm the one who need a job, okay? So when I was a RN, fresh out of school, I was getting paid $50 an hour, starting off. By the time I left my first job, I was at around $53 an hour. $54 an hour. For nurses in California to be anywhere in the 50s is diabolical. And I'm going to just tell you that this position is in the 50s. It is diabolical. I know some nurses somewhere it's probably like $50, $53, $54, $55, $56, $57, $58, $59. That is great. In California, it's not. It's good money. It's good money. Maybe I'm just, because I'm so used to travel pay money. I'm so used to travel pay money that if you break down the stipend plus hourly rate, you're getting paid between $70 and $80 an hour. Probably between 60, 70, low 80s an hour. So I'm grateful though, because like I said earlier, my God always comes through. Like, and I'm not going to be ungrateful. And I know I said do not ever settle. Don't ever settle though. Don't ever settle. The only reason why I will consider taking this position is because you can move around. So she was telling me, like, because she know I told her I'm a nurse practitioner. She's like, there is people, there are physicians here utilize nurse practitioners. So I can move around in about, I think she said 6 months. You know, you got to get your feet wet, of course. Get in there and know people and things like that, and you can move around. And I don't mind being a nurse practitioner in a hospital because I can probably do my 12-hour shifts again as an NP. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, this battery about to die. Let me change the battery out and I'll be back. Okay, she's changed out. Well, it's not the battery. My memory card full? Anyways, let me go, you guys, because they had validated my ticket, thank God, because I was like, I'm not about to be paying $8 to park, because I've only been here, well, no, it would have been $4, because I think it's the first couple hours. So yeah, that interview was only about 15 minutes, thank God. Usually interviewers will put you through like scenario questions. I remember my first time as an RN applying for a job, they want to give you scenario questions. You know I'm a first-time nurse. You know I don't have no dang experience. And you guys are going to ask me some scenario questions? Like, bro. So ever since then, that interview for nursing has scarred me to death. But today I was just myself. So I'll make this quick. It wasn't my battery that was dying. I didn't have no space on my memory card. So I'll make this quick. So what I was trying to say is, when you guys are going to interviews, make sure you have everything together. So I have this little manila folder with my resumes, my BLS, my nurse practitioner furnishing number, and nurse practitioner license number, and my RN license number. You could do a photocopy, have a photocopy of your IDs and all that stuff on there too, but just make sure you have your resume, because Lord knows you give these people your resume online, but they still ask for it. So thank God I printed out. Okay, Spice, hold on, girl. So yeah, make sure you guys have your resumes with you always, because even though they have a copy, you sent a copy, you uploaded a copy, they will ask for a copy. But yeah, so I wasn't take you guys to Target with me today, but I'll just do it tomorrow because I have to go over there because I have a appointment, like I said, with the bank tomorrow, and Target is right across the street. So I'll take you guys along with me for that tomorrow. And we're gonna stop this vlog here because I mean there's nothing else to do. I'm about to just go home. I do have to go to the mall today. I might pick you up and take you guys with me, but yeah, other than that, yeah, there's nothing. And then like I said, next week, so this might be like a 2-week long vlog. My life is not that interesting. Sometimes it is, but you guys can follow me on this job journey because so let me tell you about it. I know I told you guys some. So basically I got the job. This is what it is. I got the job. My position is technically a relief nurse. So I just come in and literally relieve all the nurses for their breaks to make sure they're getting their breaks. The good thing about with this one is you have room to do overtime if you want, versus being what she was saying, versus being like a staff per diem where you come in and have your own patients. Like sometimes it's limited. So I was like, okay, just give me the breaker and I'll just be a breaker. So it's no big deal. And I don't have to deal with charting, things like that. So yeah, so I'll take a breaker. And yeah, so job 1 is down. But if the other job that I want calls me, I might have to let this one go because they pay more. Theirs is in the 60s. So I will take that one. And plus that the other hospital that I know that I want to call me, I never worked there, but I like the environment. I love the environment. So so yeah, you guys, that's about it. And then the NP one, I'm just hoping that orientation does not clash with the NP one, because she said it's a 3 to 6 shift orientation. Only because I'm already a seasoned nurse, so I don't need the whole month or whatever she was saying that they usually give. So yeah, that's it, y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next vlog, which is tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, it's been a week. So I just wanted to come and check in because I told you last week I was gonna come back this week because not too much was going on last week aside for the interview. Excuse me. Aside from the interview, so yeah, I went to an interview. I got hired technically, basically on the spot. And it's for a per diem position, but it's in-house. So like I'm still employed with the hospital, but it's per diem, no benefits, whatever. And like in a previous clip, I told you guys, do not settle, don't do it. And look at me. And the only reason why is because I am planning on getting another permanent job. So this is just will be side money. Now this is not my main, my main income job. No, this job is going to be for like saving towards goals, things like that, just saving. But I accepted it, and plus I can come in when I want to come in, and it's not like a staff job. Like I'm coming in as a meal breaker, so I'm going to be breaking nurses the whole 12 hours. And that's actually, some people do not prefer that. They rather have their own patients, because when you're a breaker, you are like literally running errands for all the nurses, like blood draws, IVs, breaking them for their breaks, and blood sugar checks and stuff like that, which I don't mind. It'll make the time go by faster. So sorry I sound kind of raspy too, because Friday, I don't know what came over me. Like you guys know, I'm in this 75/90 day challenge where I'm going to the gym and stuff, working out, trying to be healthy and productive. And I went to the gym after work and I almost passed out at the gym twice. Like on the treadmill, like I felt myself getting kind of like lightheaded, so I had to hold on to the rails. And then I had went to go do some strength training, And y'all, like, I was like on my last set, and then like my body just like, no, bitch, sit down, sit down. So I had to take a break and relax myself before I actually passed out. And so even through, I still pushed through my whole little 90-minute workout, and then I went again the next day, Saturday I felt a little bit better, but it was still so weird. Like, I was foggy, um lightheaded, I had a headache, and I think it's because I'm not eating enough. Like, my appetite has been down, because when I go to work I don't eat. Like, when I go to work I just try to eat some fruit, and if I have a protein shake that day, I have a protein shake. But yeah, I try not to eat because I'm trying to be active, get them calories burning. But I'm gonna start eating. Yeah, you need to eat calories to burn calories, right? Anyway, so back to our job situation. So I got that job. I went today, this morning, to do like all the in-house stuff, like the background, the physical exam, the drug screening test, make sure I'm up to date on my immunization. So I turned all that stuff in. And they once everything cleared, they'll call me back for a start date, which technically I can't start until next month, October, because my contract here doesn't end till the 27th. So it might as well, I won't start until October. Excuse me. So now today I have another interview with another hospital that I think I mentioned to you guys before. It's like one of the top hospitals in LA. Um, dare I say LA, or dare I say California? I don't know. But anyways, nothing beats my trauma centers though. I love my trauma centers, hand down. That's where you get like the most experience. You learn the most at trauma centers. Like, you're going to see everything from A to Z and beyond. Okay, like trauma centers. If you guys are going to nursing school, that is the place to go after school. Okay, I mean, nothing beats a private hospital because you don't deal with what you would see in trauma hospitals. Like, because usually, like, the facilities I was at, like, especially during my travel nurse, I'm gonna call it travel nurse era, because I am no longer travel nursing. I will not be doing travel nursing again unless them rates go back up, because you're not about to give me what the staffs are and I'm not getting any benefits. We're not doing that. So in my travel nurse area, I was always going to like county facilities, which were some of the trauma hospitals. And baby, you see everything, but the population is like, it kind of tires you. Like, my people, my people, my people, you give us nurses the hardest time. Like, that might be so controversial, but my people, like, we be doing our best. I promise you, nurses doing that. We are not there to do anything to harm your loved ones, your family members. I had a patient a few weeks ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. And the wife and the patient was mad that I called a rapid response. And I'm like, I mean, when the smoke settled and cleared, she was thankful, but the patient wasn't. He was still pissed. And like, in the process though, they were like so upset, like, what the F are you calling rapid response? She was on the phone, they called an effing rapid response. And it's like, we do these things to keep your loved ones safe. Like, that means whatever we have on our med-surg floor, we don't have the capacity to take care of you on that floor. So you might need monitors. You need a nurse who has less patients that can keep an eye on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, other floors have different medications for you. They have different routines for lab work. Like, they can keep an eye on you closer than what we can on our med-surg floor. So we getting cussed out basically for saving lives. Like, and it's not just that patient. Like, that happens a few times, like, where patients are mad that you call a rapid response or you upgrading their care. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I think it's fear. I think because if they think, oh my God, I gotta go to a high level of care, like something's wrong, da 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 da, I think it's from fear. But in a process, like, we have to learn how to kind of control our emotions. Like, going off on nurses in a high, um, at a high, like, what's the word I'm trying to use? In a high setting, like when everybody's emotions are high, like we're trying to see what's going on. The doctors are yelling orders, da 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 da, and like I get it. I get it. But it's always my people, unfortunately. It's always my people. And it's not always in just my people. There is other demographics as well. But I would like to say, like, my people do be giving me a hard time from my experience. But I think it's comfort too, like, because they know, oh, I can tell her something and she'll get it. And I do get it. But yeah, there are other demographics who are just as bad. Trust me, I've seen everything from everyone. But my experience personally, my people, we just, because we don't trust. And that's not a bad thing. Please always question. Always question anything. But just know that most of us is always here to help you and not to hurt you. Okay? Love you always. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, because I feel that my people too, we we want to know what's up with our loved ones, and like what are you doing? So I get it. I definitely get it, because a lot of people don't trust hospitals, and I get that too, because like if when my baby was in a hospital, no lie, I'm not gonna say the name of the hospital. Now mind you, I've been a nurse. I was a nurse at the time I had my baby, and they had to take my baby to PICU, and so they had to put him in an incubator because his temperature wouldn't go up to a certain level that they were fine with. So they take my baby there, and when I come in a room, because they were like, oh, you're discharged. I said, without my baby? Never going to happen. So I went home, took a shower, got some more clothes and stuff like that, came right back to the hospital. Because no, ma'am, no, sir, you're not keeping my baby, you're not keeping me. So I went home, came back, whatever. They had my baby in the incubator with the heater. So this incubator has heat going like around the top. When I tell you this is my baby in the incubator, they had that heat on him. Okay, if he was to have like that on him, like that, if he was to have a spasm, a seizure, something, and it popped up, it was that close to where if he would have hit it, he probably would have burned himself. And I'm looking at him and he's like red, and I go and I'm like, who's the nurse? Calm. And I never disclose I'm a nurse. I don't know, people don't need to really know that. I'm not that type of person. I go in there and I'm like, hey, who's the nurse for this baby, da da da. And she's like, oh, I am. I said, oh, can you lift up that incubator hood because you're burning my baby? She dead, but looked me in my eye and say, oh, he's not burning. He just has jaundice. Ma'am, please go take that incubator hood off my baby. Please. Please. And didn't even go check on him. Didn't even get up to check on him. Didn't even. So I get it. I get it. When you go to these houses, I get it. And I'm sure she was a new grad, which is unfortunate. That's why, that's a different topic. I don't want to start anything. But that's why I do get why my people act a certain way in hospitals. But we got to learn how to try to control it sometimes. Because we try to do what's right for your loved one, I promise. Except that case, because I don't know what happened. I don't know what. I'm sure I can probably bet my last dollar she was a new grad. Because when I was talking to her, the other nurse looked at her too. I swear to God, the other nurse looked at her and was like. So I just went in there and lifted up the hood, because like, no, we're not doing that. So where was I? That was a ramble session. So So yeah, so today I have another interview via Teams. So I'm gonna try to like keep the camera rolling so you guys can kind of hear some stuff. But of course, there's gonna be things I'm gonna have to bleep out because we don't need y'all to know where I work at or trying to work at. Okay, I'm just joking. But there will be some stuff I know bleeped out because I'm sure they're going to say their names and their personal information. So, but I'm gonna try to give you guys the clips of that if I can. And then on Thursday, I have another interview, and it's going to be via Teams as well. And that one is an NP position. So the only thing I hate is that I think with the interview today is just like, they're weeding out people. So I'm hoping they will let us know by the end of the week if we have been accepted, because it's an internship kind of job for emergency room. So I hope they let us know by the end of the week, because that way I can either say yay or nay to the NP position, which I'm really kind of sad about because I loved and I want to do more with my NP. But then again, if they don't, I am going to focus on my own NP business that I want to do. So either way it goes, I'm good. God got me. I swear this man comes through when I need him to. He just ain't came through on that lottery yet, but Lord, I'm being patient. I'm being patient. I'm patient. So that is the only thing. So either way it goes, I'm good. Because I do want to put my NP into practice more. I always want to keep a hospital job until my business takes off, of course. But I always want to keep a hospital job because it keeps my skill up. It keeps it up because things are changing. Everything's new. Everybody got different policies and procedures on how they do things. So a hospital job is always good to have. All right. So I am going to go finish tidying up. I am not professional at all. I'm going to just throw on a headband and make my hair look kind of nice. Let me show y'all what I got on. Because, listen, no, I ain't gonna embarrass myself like that. But it's just basically this t-shirt and some black leggings. Because I'm like, I don't know, like, how do you dress? I mean, I'm sure you just dress like an interview. When I went to my little orientation interview today, the girlies had on scrubs. And I'm in here with, like, a nice dress top and some nice little denim pants. And I'm just like, here I am.
But another recruiter is person that they presented, they also kind of said, oh, they rescheduled it. I'm like, I wonder why, right? Because I was like, wait, did that come from you? At first I thought like maybe you rescheduled it, but now it's making sense. And I'm like, oh, that's probably why. So they figured, oh my goodness, we hired more than we should have.
Yeah.
But they did say, hey, and it's a client that we had these open up also back in like end of April, May, and they opened it again recently.
Okay.
So I'm sure that it'll pop up again.
Oh yeah.
And if it does and you're available, then great. I'll stay in touch with you.
Okay.
Because I don't have anything else right now that's telehealth there in California, so that's really the only one. And for you, that's really the only thing that you're looking for, right? You're not looking to like have something on site. You're working or.
Yeah, I mean, if on site is fine. I was just hoping for like if it was part time or like if it was flexible scheduling. But that is okay. Everything always works out. So it just it wasn't meant for this time. So
yeah, let's hold off because even then, that's why I was asking the other openings that I do have. They're more far up north, and so that's why I'm like, yeah, no, I think the telehealth for you was something that was better.
Okay.
But yeah, let's hold off. Let's wait and see. I'll still stay in touch with you, and if anything changes with you as well, please let me know. Let's just stay in touch.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Have a good one.
Thanks. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, so the reason why I ended that clip because I had got a phone call from her. Now look at God. So I was just telling y'all if I don't get that NP job, I was gonna focus on my NP business, and I guess God answered my prayer, kind of. I mean, I was still hoping to get that one because it was simple. It was telehealth / home health. But anyway, so what that call was she was just basically saying that the company, because this is like a staffing Oh gosh, I turned on my foot massager. The staffing, she's a staffing office, and she works with a company that sources out for NPs, and they had some positions opening, but they didn't realize that they hired too many NPs. So she was basically telling me right now that they hired too many. So basically, me and a few other candidates who got selected to be up for the interview and, proceed to work with the company, they have to hold our interviews for now, and until either of these NPs don't want the job or their contract ends and they don't redo their contract, so they don't re-sign up. So that's okay, because we have the interview today. Hopefully we get it. So now I am banking on this one. But like I said, if I don't get it, I do have my per diem one. I can always pick up extra shifts, or I can focus on my own NP business that I want to do. So I can mark that off my calendar, because I was actually nervous, because like I hate interviews. And like this one today, I'm so nervous. But yeah, I had to turn the camera back on because I want you guys to hear. I'm like, let me let them hear what they talk about. So yeah, so that's it. I'm going to, what time is it? It is 2:25. My interview is actually scheduled in an hour. I had just left the gym, so I'm going to, I had a banana. I think I'm gonna make me a bagel, but that might be too much. No, I'm gonna make me a bagel, because I just bought that toaster. I'm gonna put it to work. So I'm gonna make me a bagel, come back and relax for a little bit, and pray for good things. I mean, I'm blessed. So I can't ask for anything more. So yeah, thank you, you guys, and I am going to see you guys back. I'm gonna try to get some of this footage from this next interview. All right, bye. Y'all, I forgot to turn this damn camera on during that interview, and I'm glad I did it. Oh my God. They asked scenario questions. Yeah, I'm not getting that position. I am not getting that position. Oh my, y'all. They asked a scenario question. Oh my God. And I hate being asked things on the spot, because I know it. Oh my God, look, it looks like I'm sweating, but I am hot. Like, I'm red. If I get it, that's by the grace of God, because I hate scenario questions. And they do that because, of course they're weeding out people. So it's like, okay, well, we need to weed you out. In the beginning, it was going good. They was like, okay, what would you do in this scenario? What would you do in this scenario? Okay, boom, 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 boom. Then they got to one. Let me sit y'all down for a minute. Then it got to a question where he was hypotensive, but his heart rate was dropping. They was like, what would you do? I'm like, okay, I would give him fluids, and I would reposition him. Like, I don't know. I have to wait for doctor's orders. I'm going to call a stat, like, help. But why I didn't say that? Why I didn't say these things? Oh my God, I hate scenario questions. And then so I'm just asking her, like, okay, when will your candidates know they been accepted into the program? And she was like, oh, at the end of this week. And I'm like, oh, okay. Y'all, I'm so scared. And then they asked me a question. This is why you always do research too in a hospital. Like, usually you know why you want to work for a hospital. So like when I wanted to work for a specific county facility, I wanted to work there because it's trauma you get to learn. She asked me why I don't want to work for this particular hospital, and I drew a blank. So let me just brighten this up. So now I have to wait. Until the end of the week to know if I've been accepted or not. And I just have a gut feeling I did not. I did not. And it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. I still have a job. But this would have been perfect because like I said, this is it's ER experience, and if I was to happen to ever do anything, because I was actually thinking about going back to school to be a nurse anesthetist. I can never pronounce that word. But I was thinking about going back, but at my big age, I don't think I need to be doing anything but focusing on myself and business. But they do, nurse anesthetist school requires you to have like 2 years of ER or ICU critical care experience. So this would have been perfect. I just can't believe I hate I hate when they give me scenario questions. I really do. Like I really do, cuz like I don't think scenario questions should judge. I mean, common sense, yes. I mean, cuz sometimes you can get common sense out of a person. Like she asked me what would I do? Why did I say shock the patient when I know damn well if the patient have a pulse and can talk, you don't need to shock the patient? I hate being put on the spot. Yeah. Anyways, that concludes this vlog because I don't have another interview. Or should I wait to let you guys know if I've been accepted? Okay, I guess I can wait. I'm gonna turn off this ceiling fan. I don't know. What should I do? Should I wait? I guess I can wait because I can upload this video this weekend. So yeah, I'll be back when I find out good news or bad news. Bye. All right, y'all. So I can finally close out this vlog. So as you guys know, I had like a couple of interviews that was lined up or whatever, and I was telling you guys about the last one that I into the hospital I really wanted to get into. So I was waiting for them to contact me and let me know if I got accepted to the internship or not, because I didn't want to leave y'all hanging on the vlog. So needless to say, I did not get accepted, and this position was for ER internship. They said they was gonna let us know by the end of the week. Today is Friday. It's the end of the week. I didn't get a call. So I'm sure the emails will be sent out Monday for those who did not get accepted or whatever. So yeah, I didn't get it, but it's okay. What they say, God's rejection is the Lord's protection. I don't know, but I believe it, you know. Whatever. It's okay. So I didn't hear anything back. Everybody kept saying, well, you didn't hear nothing, but trust me. I believe they were going to call those who got accepted, and then, of course, emails. Sorry, unfortunately. Thank you for your interest. So those might be sent out Monday. Anyway, yeah, so that's it for this 3 week vlog. Been sitting on this footage because I was trying to get everything all wrapped up in one instead of recording 1 week and the next week and blah blah blah. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next vlog. It might be an educational video next, but yeah, stay tuned. Bye.